one's the best crypto asset? Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Which one's the best crypto asset? Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Which one's the best? 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 What's the second best?
There is no second best, guys. Every single day. What is up, Discover Crypto? We're going live late to you at 5:42 p.m. here with breaking news that Bitcoin is on its way to all-time highs, hitting $104,000 just a few minutes ago, back to 103K here, getting a little bit of a retracement. We're going to be trading live. We're going to be enjoying this 20% pump on Ethereum and just talking about why these markets are moving. We pulled up a bunch of articles here today on X, but ultimately, guys, I mean, the news here. The news is it's quite all over the place. Let me go ahead to the full screen for you guys. Of course, we're surging today off the US-UK trade agreement announcement. If you guys didn't see this morning on the daily time frame, okay? This is going to be minute to minutes, not your usual fear and greed index. The FOMO.io one is much more accurate. It is in real time. At this exact moment, this very second, Bitcoin is at a 90 extreme greed. And that is yes, because guys, we just saw a massive tick up here on the chart from, I don't even know. We're trying to figure out what the news was from this morning, went from $102,000 and within 5 minutes, or about 10 minutes, to $104,174. Chat is asking here, when do we short? Well, we might be making some short plays here tonight, but we're going to be figuring out why this market is moving first, because the short squeeze here is very, very real. Some of your top movers here, Ethereum, $2,100, touched $22.24. Ondo went up to 98 cents again, almost breaking back over $1. Sui to $4, 20%, 20%, 20%. I mean, you guys could see the chart action at the top. Everything is up massively here today. Just seeing huge, huge moves in these markets. We have James coming in with a $20 New Zealand super chat. If you held 74K, enjoy your 30K bonus. Nerves of steel, boys. Okay, first thing we have to say is, look, I got Twitter. We got YouTube here, guys. Hit that like button. Repost if you guys are excited for this. Rest in peace to the Bears. Just spam L in chat. L in chat to the Bears that are just absolutely floored today. I mean, there is seriously people 4 weeks ago telling us that we are the stupidest people on the planet. Telling us that we are the reasons, you know, why we're grifters, we're Ponzi schemes, we're scammers, etc. 75K Bitcoin. They were telling you sell, 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 sell. Recession, 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 recession. Today they were nowhere to be found. These bears are gone. They're not even hibernating at this point. They need to be put down. Let me just say this, okay? If you were following somebody that told you we were going to enter a recession, if you were following somebody that told you that Bitcoin was bearish at 75K, you should not dollar cost average, unfollow them. They do not deserve a Twitter account. They do not deserve a YouTube account. They do not deserve to be in crypto. These people are fundamentally flawed to their core. And we're now watching Bitcoin push back for new all-time highs less than 4 weeks later. It is TDS. I don't know what the syndrome is. But guys, $103,000, a historical trade deal with the fourth largest or sixth largest economy in the world, one of the largest importers and exporters in terms of trade. And we're expecting not only the UK, but India, China, Russia, Ukraine, everybody to follow suit. So the upside here is absolutely extraordinary. I see the L's coming in chat now, guys. Someone asking, is this a local top? Well, let's dive into the news here on why these markets are kind of moving right now. And then we'll dive into the chart action there, because I do want to grab some scalp trades. I think there's going to be tons of scalp opportunity. As you can see here on FOMO.io, this is going to be a new feature coming out very, very soon where you can add any single widget of your imagination, from PiCycle top to your liquidation metrics like I use. You're going to have hundreds of tools in this widget dashboard, and you'll be able to customize and create your own widget dashboard based on how you trade, guys. Very, very excited for this to come out. But ultimately, looking at the liquidations right now, guys, your Bitcoin liquidations, heavy, 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 heavy here to the downside, okay? There is liquidations open up above us. You can see we're at $103,700. There is liquidations all the way up to now, what is this? 106K. So if you're jumping into a short position now or a long position, I'd say it's scary. Okay. It is scary jumping into a long position right now because what you're doing is you're jumping into a short squeeze. Now, this short squeeze could last to 104K. This short squeeze could last to 105K. It could last to 106K. But the odds of downside are becoming more and more dominant. So you just want to be cautious on that front here. Of course, you got also the 12-hour time frame here where you're looking at Bitcoin now seeing a lot of liquidations on 12-hour to $98,448. Let me go to the 24-hour time frame and see if it's also filling up. But of course, yes, there it is, $98,485. So again, there is liquidity above us, but it's really going to be a short squeeze that drives that position further and further to the upside here if you're making those long trades. So be very, very cautious. Now, I will be looking to hopefully enter some positions here with you guys momentarily, but here's the news for today. So breaking news, Meta, Facebook, with $3.35 billion daily active users, is talks with crypto firms to deploy stablecoin payouts. Again, more crypto adoption. And this is what I've just found in like the last 2 hours since me and you guys were just live a little bit earlier today. JD Vance coming out and saying Jerome Powell has been wrong about almost everything. Now, I want to wake up this chat here, guys. Hit that like button if you guys enjoy these afternoon live streams. There's now 700 people in here. If you're on X, repost right now. But end the Fed. I truly believe we need to end the Fed. We have been a huge advocate for ending the Fed. Is it realistic? No, not really. Not at all, right? We're not going to see the Federal Reserve just kind of disappear. But ultimately, Jerome Powell has been wrong about a lot of things. Not necessarily everything, but definitely most things that JD Vance puts out here. Transitory inflation, holding interest rates too long, completely. Whether or not he gets a Nobel Prize for what happened through COVID-19, we're now at the point where the ECB, China, and every other country is cutting interest rates while markets are doing well. Inflation is dropping, oil prices are crashing, and your job markets are staying pretty strong. So he is this would be, as Donald Trump said earlier today, jet fuel being added back into these markets. And we're still seeing tons of upside without that decision. Of course, we had the interest rate decision yesterday of keeping the rates the same. My prediction since June of last year, if not even earlier, was telling you guys we're not going to get interest rate cuts till minimum June this year. I still think June is on the table. However, due to the politics we're watching place, we might not get that till July, but we are expecting a 75 to 100 basis point rate cut by the end of this year. And right now, it seems like markets are only pricing in roughly 25 to 50. So I still think there's plenty of more upside here. Bitcoin moving alongside the news, though, of course, today of the Bitcoin strategic reserves and all the adoption on a global scale between nation states like Taiwan looking to add Bitcoin to their strategic reserves. You have breaking news here. Bitcoin just surpassed Amazon and is now the 5th largest asset in the world here, sitting at $2.043 trillion. Okay, it is just up and up and up. If somebody is bearish at this point, I don't know. Chat, like, I don't know. They are borderline. They must have taken. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they drank, what Kool-Aids they're sipping on, but man, they must have been educated by Jasmine Crockett because they are actually. I don't want to say the R word because of YouTube algorithms, but mentally distraught, mentally impaired. They need to be wearing a helmet because everybody is adopting Bitcoin. Nation states, sovereign wealth funds. It is only up in terms of adoption. Absolutely insane here. Hit that like button. It's free. I hope SteadyBug is doing fine. Yeah, honestly, probably our taxes will go to funding the medical bills that SteadyBug will need to recover after this uptrend here. We still need to retest 67K, you clown. They got me, guys. We need to 100% test $67,000. We're going to go to 55K. We need to go to 55K. Clown emojis in the chat for those that believed we were going to go below 70K. I mean, imagine not buying at 70. We were screaming it from the rooftops here on Discover Crypto, buying Aerodrome, buying Chainlink, buying Undo Finance, buying all of our favorite platforms, Tau, Render. You guys name the project. We were there DCAing. People were actually selling at 75K. Absolutely insane. Absolutely. It never gets. Let this be a lesson, guys. Let this be a lesson. Okay. Your fear and greed index chart. You guys know how to look at this. Okay. Your fear and greed index chart. It is very simple. You want to buy in the red, you want to sell in the green. You'll notice that historically, every time Bitcoin is in the red, okay, historically, even though, like, again, 30K Bitcoin, it went down to 15K. You want to dollar cost average when the fear and greed index is at an extreme fear, when it's at below 15, when it's at below 20. Those are historically the best times to buy. You want to sell when it's above 80, right? When it's at extreme greed. Now, we have developed, of course, a more accurate fear and greed index model, which is minute by minute updating here every single day. So this is the exact moment. Bitcoin is right now sitting at extreme greed. This isn't the daily. This isn't the weekly. This is the exact moment of an aggregation tool between all your fear and greed indexes, all of your volumes in one place. So you know exactly at this moment, if you are buying into this market at this moment at 5:53 p.m. tonight, you're buying into an 80 extreme greed. The reason why we created this is because we want to hopefully make it more accurate and a better representation on for retail investors that are new to crypto on when to enter this market. And when you simply just zoom out, guys, when you go to that max simplified fear and greed index again, look at this. Under 20, June 15th, we hit 11th. November 10th, 2022, you hit, what is this? That is 13. Every single time we hit that massive downside on this market here, these were the historically best times to buy and dollar cost average into Bitcoin, most recently hitting it on April 6th of this year. So, wow. I mean, 1 month later, 4 weeks later, we went from Great Depression, Great Recession conversations to back to all-time highs. Now, alt season still struggling, right? Alt season still struggling. We are starting to get some life, but seeing Ethereum wake up a little bit, that 20% gain off that was pretty awesome to see here. Bitcoin dominance starting to really break down. It's going to be interesting to see if it actually gets rejected off this and continues lower here and altcoins start to perform better. But I imagine more upside is in the cards here moving into the summer. You have Texas breaking news here, chat. Texas Bitcoin Reserve Bill SB21 Clearhouse Committee heads to the final floor vote before it goes to the governor. Ted Cruz, huge Bitcoin advocate. We expect him to pass that with flying colors and be one of the next largest states to adopt Bitcoin. By the way, they want to buy 500 million Bitcoin per year. Absolutely insane. What a day here. What a day. I hate being up 250% in my trades. Absolutely insane. Josh looking good today. No Diddy, dude. All Diddy. Just make sure you bring the Diddy oil. Scott A here with 100%. I don't know what we're talking to about Scott A here. Good morning, Moon Boys. Good evening, Ambitious Rav. $2 super chat coming from Skasom. My boy 4K, what's up, brother? XRP and Crow made me some tasty profits today. Making money on the Ripple army there. Absolutely love to see it here. 300K Bitcoin end of year. What are we thinking? So you guys know I'm just a cautiously optimistic bull, guys. I'm a cautiously optimistic bull. I don't necessarily believe we're going to see 180K this year. I would love to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, okay? Prove me wrong that we don't see it. I'm somebody that believes we're going to see that upside between 120 to 130K. Anything past that is blowing my expectations out of the water, and I'm going to be rolling my altcoin profits into Bitcoin, maximizing that Bitcoin profits, and of course, accessing the tokenized treasury markets. If we're at 120K to 130K Bitcoin, I mean, my portfolio is absolutely massive at that range, and I want to mitigate my risks. But can we continue higher? Of course. It completely depends on the pace of adoption from strategic reserves or sovereign wealth funds. So if Bitcoin is starting to be accumulated by all of your different states, that supply crunch is going to continue to weaken and weaken. And I honestly think you're just going to create newer, higher floors on this price action. So liquidity open up. There's liquidity above us. But again, once we go to 110K or 120K, we want to see consolidation before it starts to be outweighed and market makers take advantage of that next move. Move here. We got the SEC, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Reminder, our next roundtable on crypto regulation is on Monday, May 12th. Chairman Paul Atkins will be giving the keynote address here, and this is very exciting. This is now only 4 days away. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and Discover Crypto. We will be going live covering this entire news conference. You might see markets get shaked up. You might see them pump absolutely massively because there is rumors now that the U.S. SEC wants to completely remove the restrictions on tokenized securities, which would open up the floor for products like Ondo, Chainlink, etc., to really move to the upside here. On top of this, you have breaking news. U.S. companies announced $233.8 billion in buybacks in April, the second highest amount since 1984. So while all of these economists these bears, right, that told you to literally sell at the bottom of the market. Yeah, those U.S. companies, while everybody was fear-mongering and pushing prices down, well, they bought a historical amount of their own stocks. They bought a historical amount of their own buybacks here. This is a sharp reversal from 39 billion announced in March, the least since October 2020. So, yeah, psych. That is what happened here. If you followed for the fear-mongering, man, welcome to Discover Crypto. We're here to give you the real news, baby, because ouch, bro. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Buyback announcements have surpassed the previous highs of 598 billion set in 2022, and U.S. executives appear to be signaling confidence in their stocks after the recent market sell-off. Absolutely awesome to see here. Ethereum reposting Ramp, which was really interesting here today. Moving money across borders is slow, expensive, and unpredictable for business today. Ramp and Stripe stablecoin backed cards. Yes, Stripe, guys, is doing things that people thought only XRP was capable of once in 2020. Integrating stablecoin backed cards, which will allow a cross-border remittance system to be incredibly positive, all built on top of Ethereum there. So more and more stabilized adoption in the stablecoin market there. ETH rises 22% in one day, finally surpassing $2,200. And past that, guys, share any news that you see in the chat here, because we are waiting on just more and more bullish news to roll out. I mean, it has been an absolutely bullish day in these markets today. Alex Malinsky got 12 years for crypto fraud. Absolutely insane to watch take place there too. He's going to be jailing with Sam Bankman fraud now, unfortunately. Well, I mean, he deserves it. So there is that. Gala is super underrated. I'm not the biggest fan of Gala games, but hey, if you like Gala, go for it, my man. I think Gala's tokenomic. I mean, Gala just has one of the most inflationary tokens in the entire world. They also screwed me out about $10,000 in NFTs from horse stables back in 2021. So, Gala, and they stole my funds and bought a private jet with it. So I have a negative history with good old, what do you call it? Gala there for you guys. But if you guys do need your crypto news, guys, this is where I get all my crypto news. This is actually my company here, guys, that we are starting to launch here, which is the FOMO.io, guys. Get all your crypto news in one place. Super clean dashboard service. The dashboard right now does look like this. It has your liquidation charts, your integrations, and everything with your Bitcoin news right underneath it. You can literally sort this by any single cryptocurrency to get all your crypto news in one place for you guys. XRP liquidations, etc. All your XRP news in that one place. And soon, guys, we are launching the dashboard service. So the dashboard will be changing to this layout. You'll be able to customize your news, your widgets, your decentralized application, tokenize retail markets all in one place. We're integrating all these applications to create a beautiful investment hub. So go check out FOMO.io, guys. Absolutely. It's completely free for you guys to use with a $9.99 if you guys want to use the dashboard service. But the news is all free, guys. Get your crypto news on FOMO.io. Buying the pump still down from January. Yeah, unfortunately, most people don't buying the pump. Oh my God. Unfortunately, a lot of people are buying the pump, guys, and we just can't do too much about it. It's, I wish you could have bought the dip, man. I wish you could have bought the $1,300 Ethereum or the $1,400 Ethereum or the $1,500 Ethereum, because we are now up massively in the last month here. Genius Act failed. Of course, it was never going to pass. It did not fail. It's getting redacted in literally all you're going to see, Nick. It's just like the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve that I helped push to the House Committee in Florida. Coin Bureau was literally posting Bitcoin Strategic Reserve dead in the state of Florida. These people don't understand Civics 101. When they get postponed indefinitely, it doesn't mean at all that the bill is dead. It generally means, and in this case, I know it means this, is that your representatives are going to want to amend it. Why is this? Well, if there's, for example, a CFO battle taking place in a state like there is in Florida, the CFO might actually love the legislation. They might actually want the bill to pass, but they want to amend it to make sure that they get their take on it. So that way their name is on that bill. Politics, right? It could be to adjust language. It could be maybe they like New Hampshire's language a little bit better. And rather than wanting to allocate 10% of the state's treasury or their capable or accessible capital, they might want only 5%. So that is the strategic reserves. That language is far from dead. They will be passed. But two is from the Genius Act or the Stables Act. I think it's going to take at least a year to 2 years for those to be amended, for the language to be shifted before both Democrats and Republicans truly believe in the essence of the language and the model of the bill before it goes through. What matters is that the Genius Act, the Stable Act, Article 10, the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, are going through the House and the Senate. Why? Because even if they're rejected, it's being educated. They're having the conversation. It is adoption. And so a new bill will be embedded. A new bill will get brought to the floor, and eventually it will pass there. That is how, unfortunately, politics works, but that's how your legislation works. Hope you had a good trip. It's good to see you back. Yo, that guy with the $2.79 $2 chat here, dude. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Dubai was an absolute phenomenal time, guys. In terms of the panels, it was good to watch Eric Trump and a few of the speakers out there. But really, it was just about tokenization and privacy. And man, oh man, I'm happy to be back in the States. In the States there, man. Funny, isn't it? Florida, where Satoshi won his court case and was awarded right to his 1.1 million genuine Bitcoins. Actually, I don't even know that case. Interesting enough. Let's see what we got here. Live again all day, Kryptoni. All day here. All day. If you guys appreciate these live streams in the afternoon, hit that like button. But yes, guys, I'm back. So before I left, I was doing these live streams pretty often in the afternoon, or those traditional Josh with Jake live streams, as I like to call them, where we go live for like 8 hours. You guys know what those streams are. So if we have any crazy press conferences, I'll be here covering them for you guys over the next week. I will be doing this, though, okay? I do have to announce, actually, let me see, Crypto Summit New York. I will be putting out the tweet tonight, but I can officially announce and let you guys know that this right here, I will be helping the mayor of New York City at the inaugural Crypto Summit here on May 20th. I had the fortunate opportunity to meet with the mayor of New York at a lunch last month, and very excited to help rebuild or at least push and sponsor anything the mayor does in terms of removing and deregulating the barriers that exist in New York when it comes to crypto. So I'm very excited for this. This will be happening again on May 20th. And we're expecting the mayor, who is going to be running for mayorship again in August, to be hugely crypto focused. He actually took his salary in Bitcoin back in 2022. He tripled that investment off his salary that he received. And we're excited to really open back up New York to the crypto market. So I'll be attending that on the 20th to both the private dinner and, of course, the actual crypto reception. Going to be a really, really good time. What else we got here? Trump will speak at the Digital Asset Summits in... That was March 20th. I was like, what? I didn't know that. That would have been crazy. Ask him about, oh my goodness, dude. No. With all the ETFs that will be approved for all coins going forward too, we just never have the experience this. Yes, that is also true. This is just dude, it's, I don't know. People were bearish for, I don't know what reason. Oh, Trump's going to crash the markets. Laughable, dude. TDS was real. It was real. And any day that people don't believe that, well, again, just zoom out to the daily here now. Most of the markets have started I mean, it's literally a V-shaped recovery. This is the definition of a V-shaped recovery. So expecting more upside here, but we got a lot of ways to go on these altcoins. Bitcoin back in this panel, though. Ethereum back over $2,000. Look at that breakout. I mean, we predicted this. Look at that. It's like almost like the chart action works here in the Telegram chat there, guys. And that will be in Discord here very, very soon. Very excited for the Discord coming back. Sweeto back to $4. Absolutely insane upside here. Chainlink bought at $10.50. Absolutely insane upside here. Anybody that got in at that last dip here on the $13, congratulations. Just look at that's a reverse head and shoulders. I mean, we're expecting my goodness, these charts look bullish. Very, very bullish. Work a job you hate, a dollar cost average Trump coin, and live your dream in 52 weeks. Well, I'm not a fan of Trump coin. Let's not go as far as that. But if you're betting on meme coins, hey, wish the best to you, man. I'd be very cautious of a sell-off after the dinner there, but I would like to see Trump absolutely crush it, man. Is Bitcoin weekly MACD golden cross? Weekly got MACD golden cross. I mean, it hasn't crossed over on the weekly just yet here, but there's plenty of upside. Oh, I'm on Chainlink there. There you go. Oh, there it goes. I mean, it's looking very bullish. I mean, last time I use FOMO.io here a lot just to show you guys the representation here. But last time we hit this max, let's go to September. This would have been September 5th, right? So last time we hit a low on that fear and greed index would have been September. Look at the upside here, right? The last time we broke out and the market sentiment shifted, we saw a 101% price increase on Bitcoin. If you were to do the same, I mean, you're looking at a $180,000 potential price target if it will follow suit with that. Now, the MACD and the stochastic in a completely different place now. Stochastic already almost overextended. So that's why, like, this next breakout, I would expect 120 to 130K. Will we get that? I don't necessarily know, but I would like to see us consolidate. I don't want us just to go up only. I mean, obviously, anybody would be happy with that, but God, we want to see, healthy stair steps up in this market as we do break out to the upside. Let's go to the monthly here. The monthly is absolutely insane at the stochastic. Look at that, dude. Stochastic, nice little bounce off this. Like, just, that is nasty. Those are nasty monthly candlesticks. Nasty, man. Sir, when moon? We're almost there. Mr. 125, yo, champ, hope your flight was good. I hold ETH option. What do you think? ETH downside possibility? Appreciate it. Yeah, the flight was decent. I mean, 32 hours in planes and airports. Definitely, I'm still jet lagged. I don't even know. I'm gonna pass out in like 30 minutes. I'm literally exhausted. Yeah, ETH option. I mean, what's your option at? I need to know that in terms of what. I guess if you're playing the upside here, Ethereum downside, if you got in at a $1,300, $1,500 ETH, I think you're in a fantastic long that you should be just holding at this point. I think Ethereum is going to go back to 3K pretty easily. I mean, markets just rip when people least expect it, and markets were least expecting it this last week. I mean, that was literally one of my tweets was markets are going to rip when people least expect it. I think I put that out just a few days back. Now I'm having fun. Guys, by the way, 800, 900 views, guys. Let's hit that like button. Repost if you're on X. Even if you're on YouTube real quick, guys. Go like and repost this for me, guys. Let's get back into this algorithm here. I'm hopefully going to be back online on TikTok here very, very soon. The account should be back here very, very soon. So I'm excited for that. Jason Casper coming in the chat says, we made it. Can't wait to tell my mom. Dude, if you guys need some of the best TA ever, go follow Jason Casper, guys. He's called almost every single one of these moves. Absolutely crushing it here in these markets, guys. Remember when your friends that tell you got lucky, they're not your friends? Well, you guys know. It's part of the crypto market. Can I get a new wife now? I don't know if that's how that works. I heard you could buy, what country can you buy wives in? I think it's Thailand. If you need to buy a wife, you can go to Thailand and buy her for 30 days. If you catch my drift. Now, listen, buy BSV Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin that done 150 million transactions. Bro is shilling a shitcoin Bitcoin. But hey, Vision, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If you're just talking about TA, absolutely crush it. Absolutely crush it, man. But, is what it is. I'm going to buy a girlfriend soon. That's a way to go. Chainlink just posting here. Looking at a quick overview of Chainlink rewards. Is this an ad? No, I guess Chainlink is posting this out. I want to see if we got other breaking news coming in. Let's see what's on the live streams here. Charles Hoskinson, I finally talk about the Diet Coke meeting. What is happening here? Interesting. This is manipulation on a scale I've never seen before. What do you guys think of the new Pope, the American Pope? Anybody know? I don't know anything about the Catholic Church like that. Other than the only thing I've seen about popes is that they've slowly been dying for the last 2 decades. Every single time there's a new Pope, it's just about how they're completely sick. Now we have an American Pope that seems somewhat young, at least younger in comparison. Let's see what else we got here. Senate kills crypto bill thanks to Democrats who changed their minds. A major crypto regulation bill just face planted in the Senate, falling short of a 48-9. It was supposed to finally lay down the rules for stablecoins, but 9 key Democrats bailed last minute, killing its chances. Led by Senator Rubin, the group said the bill was too soft on money laundering, foreign actors, and national security. Treasury's response: the world is watching while American lawmakers twiddle their thumbs. So again, I don't like this this term. Well, I guess it's not. Kills is fine. They did kill the bill. I guess that's fine. That's fine. It makes people lead to believe that this isn't going to pass through eventually. again, politics at this point, and we are going to get a stablecoin bill. It will pass through very, very soon. It will happen. I'm a passport bro. All the princesses are on sale, but USA is biggest economy. So what are you guys talking about in chat? Absolutely insane. Love a Pope from Boston. You got that Boston accent? DCA into Link, Ondo, or Arrow and get rich. Dude, my bags are packed. They've been bagged. Who was here on Discover Crypto when he literally bought the absolute bottom of Arrow? Beautiful. Literally 30 cents. It was insane. Insane, man. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can only shoot it. Shout out to the crazy boys. Josh, we're bought the dip. Yo, Ricky, let's go, baby. Let's go, dude. Pope from Illinois. Who just told me he was from Boston? I can't trust chat. I swear to God, I cannot trust chat ever. I just can't. I can't. Sometimes you guys will be telling me the craziest things, and I'll just believe it. I'll just believe it. All my coworkers say Bitcoin is a scam. We're very early. Well, luckily for you, Matthew, at this rate, there'll be ex-coworkers very, very soon. So hey, who's laughing now? I still have some left. A dollar cost average. Yeah, you know, again, you got to be wanting to wait for those next dips. I mean, look at the upside here, guys. I mean, really, it's just like, you know, people want to buy the tops. They just want to buy the tops. They never want to buy the bottoms, right? They like being on top. They don't like being on the bottom, but you got to play both sides to have a healthy relationship. I don't know what I meant by that. That could have been dirty. I don't know. I think the new Pope is just politics. Yeah, I have literally no idea. There is so much speculation. There's literally so many people that are like not religious. They're like, oh my God, an American Pope. It's because of Trump. And I'm like, I don't think that's the case. I don't know anything about the Vatican other than the very, very, very scandalous lawsuits they've been over the last decade. But I guess a Pope does matter because they're going to lead the direction of an entire religion. So we'll see. We'll see. Mummy of Anka minted. Interesting. I think the new check out virtuals. Yeah, virtuals actually crushing it. This is a project we we actually like virtuals. We've talked about it many, many, many times on this channel. I'm not a fan of trading AI agents, but I've always told you guys on this channel what I would be a fan of is probably going into the platforms that launch the AI agents, and that's exactly what virtuals is. So virtuals, since its bottom, 62 cents, up 150%. We picked up render at $3.30, and then again at about $4.10. So decent entry points on render here from the bottom. Near Tau, of course, if you guys followed the GOAT Kelly Kellum on he absolutely crushed on a call. Blockchain Basement's in the crushing it on calls. Make sure you guys are just subscribed to those channels because we've everybody part of the Discover Crypto community really has been just absolutely calling it on those bottoms here now as we approach again $106,000. I'm hoping as soon as we went live, we started pulling back just a little bit. But I do want to see us break out of this. Maybe we're starting to break it out here. Actually, in fact, does look like we are about to see some more upside on Bitcoin. Again, that was a pretty big wick at $104,000. So watching those liquidations rotate back and forth here live. Yes, Bitcoin crossed over 100K again, aka biggest current US note is 100. So minted. Best guess, Bitcoin will hit all-time high when? Potentially end of week at this rate. Crypto2. I know Crypto2, you've been a very, very, very big bear, but man, oh man, yeah, dude, it looks like this could happen within 7 days. I mean, I don't know, Crypto2. I don't know, boss. Like I want to see a pullback here. This is an insane daily candlestick. I mean, 97K. We're talking a 5K candlestick, homie. So I would like to see consolidation, maybe rejection off that previous all-time high. And like what I would be cautious of here, chat, is this play out again so that we're stuck in this channel, right? We're back into this trading range. So if we can't break out of this trading range, it might actually just play out this 94K level as well again. And there is that futures gap all the way down towards 91K right here. It's 91.5. There is a pretty big futures gap. There's also a futures gap now at 97K. And then again, we just created another futures gap right now at 101K. So either markets are just that bullish or, as history tends to show, we do like to fill these gaps that are created. So if you're playing the upside here, be very, very cautious. It would still be very bullish for Bitcoin to do this. Like that wouldn't be out of the cards, right? It just, that would be normal. Of course, I don't want to see that, but again, that is just your normal based off historical metrics and their charts. These do tend to fill the majority of the time, so be prepared for it. Bitcoin will hit all-time high personally. Guys, give me your Bitcoin date. Let's see. What's your Bitcoin price predictions? When's an all-time high going to take place? What percentage do they fill the CM? Dude, it's like 80 plus percent, Seth. It's like there's very few times it didn't. I could actually pull back here. Let's go to very, very few times that it hasn't. So like, for example, Super Bowl on January 24, didn't fill a futures gap down here. Didn't fill a futures gap at 47K. Those were the last two. So 47K, when we created a futures gap right there, you could see it's very, very tiny. Futures gap again at 39K. Futures gap at 31K, at 26K, at 26K or 28K. So usually when you don't fill a futures gap like you saw up here towards the $44,000 range, unless we're seeing a similar move, which is like an insane bullish breakout, I mean, you're literally talking about 100% gain in Bitcoin's price, generally you fill. So it could be one of those moments, right? We could be at 110K tomorrow. It's just like you get that bullish traction, but 80% of the time, Seth, they do fill. So just keep it in mind, right? Again, when you're looking at your FOMO widget charts, which this will be out to you guys very, very soon, I can't stress you guys, if you want to support me, support this development, we had to go through many different companies because the development cost for the platform I want to build is absolutely insane. But I got some great partners, great investors, and we're very excited for the future of this, integrating all of your widgets and systems into a dashboard that will soon look like this. You'll have all your news. You'll be able to customize it, whether you're a meme coin trader, you're a staker, you're a yield farmer. You'll be able to access decentralized applications. You'll be able to literally build your ultimate trading view, coin market cap, one place for the first time. Again, guys, if you want to support that, FOMO.io, best place to get your news, though, is here every single day. You got all your up-to-date news here, rising, hot, bullish. You can save it, so it pops up as in your save tabs if you guys want to save your news. Just the greatest little crypto news dashboard here, guys, that is just going to get better and better. So thank you guys for supporting me and everything we do here. And, of course, we'll have some big announcements, hopefully rolling over into Discover Crypto as well. So just a good place to be, guys. We want to build you guys the best tools here at Discover Crypto. We have the Discord coming out where TJ, probably one of the best DeFi yield farmers I've ever seen in my life, doing some really cool things that will be available in the Discord. Of course, we're going to have a free part of the Discord. Just sign up for LBank, and you'll get access to all the trading and traders that exist in the Discord. And there'll be a $100 feature as well for the Discord, which will have access to our multi-6-figure, multi-7-figure portfolios that we're yield farming and trading back and forth. So I'll have everything for people that are new traders to moderate traders to very successful traders to low-risk traders. It's all that information is going to be all in there for you guys. Very nice, Josh. Thank you, Shane. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, I'm very excited for this product. This is literally built for you guys. Like if you guys have any ideas, want integration, want specific widgets, you'll be able to search them up here. Any type of chart, any single type of application, you'll be able to integrate as we build it out. We're just going to add more and more and more to it. Green smoke at the White House. Yes, guys, the White House, the Pope might have been elected today, but man, oh man, the White House decided to spread the green smoke with these market metrics, guys. It has just been upside only. When inside trader info, we'll also integrate. I would love to do that with like crypto quantitative. Maybe I'll make a partnership with them. I'll actually reach out to them. I haven't talked to them in a long time, but integrate Nancy Pelosi's trading stock portfolio for you, and you'll be able to buy through maybe tokenized treasuries directly on our platform. If you want to copy paste Nancy Pelosi's trades there for you, Rav, I'll be able to create that. We got some really exciting things. Again, that's what I was out in Dubai for. Obviously, I was there representing Discover, but I was also I've been trying to build this platform for a very, very long time. But the costs of it were so extreme, we had to go through other avenues because the development very, very expensive. So, yeah, that's one part. But you don't need that to make money, guys. We're gonna have in the Discover Crypto channel, in the Discover Discord, you're gonna have tons of yield farming opportunities. What we're doing with our portfolios, whether we're putting that into Misty to other yield applications, low risk investments. I'm going to be hopefully focusing on tokenized yield products through like Bitcoin miners. That will be all published for you guys in the Discover Discord, which we're launching next week. So make sure you guys subscribe, stick around for that. And of course, again, there'll be the free sign up through LBank if you guys want to get access to that. So really to see altcoins pump, baby. Do you expect a dump in the next 2 weeks? Well, man, I expect a pullback. I mean, if it's up only for 2 weeks, I don't mind. But again, look at the chart here, brother. Look at that chart from 93K. We're up $10,000, baby. W's in the chat. 10,000 fucking. I'm just excited. There's nothing to be sad. There's nothing to be sad here for. So, save stuff for tomorrow's stream, Aaron. Dude, Aaron, I guarantee you, Aaron, there is going to be so much alpha over the course of the next 24 hours. If you're not here in the morning tomorrow, you're going to be missing out on the entire next move in this market. Be prepared. Check this out. What is this one? Oregon just signed a law that allows people to use crypto collateral for loans. That was 12 hours ago, though. You know, what else we got here? Any other news we missed, chat? Trump announces US. That was old news. Rising hot Bitcoin news today. Let's refresh it. See if we got anything else here. I think we're just pumping. I really think we're just pumping, chat. Like all the news here. Bettors are waging on Pakistan striking India by Friday. That's funny. But Bitcoin surges. So as US UK trade talks, that was big. That was really big. USD1. What's the? This is Donald Trump stablecoin. USD1 blasted. Look at this face, dude. That's funny. That's the author there. That render image is so goated on this article. USD1 stablecoin blasts 1,540% to $2.1 billion. Interesting. Let's go to crypto news. They got a weird aggregation poll here. It just jumped. That is the chart of Trump's stablecoin. Does anybody in chat even use this? The USD1 stablecoin issued by Trump-affiliated financial entity World Liberty Finance has experienced a meteoric rise in market capitalization, surging from $128 million to $2.1 billion. The surge follows a series of massive token mints on BSC scan, the block explorer for Binance, driving much of the growth. So stablecoins, what is this from? Abu Dhabi-based investment firm MGX, which revealed plans to use USD1 to settle $2 billion investment in Binance. The partnership marks one of the first major institutional uses of the newly launched stablecoin and was likely a catalyst behind USD1's extraordinary supply expansion. Dude, Trump be doing everything, my man. Let's actually go to, let's see if it pops up here. Let's see if it pops up on rwa.xyz yet. My God, dude. Chat, type 1 in chat if you hold Ondo. Type 1 in chat if you're a tokenized treasury holder like myself. We called this at a 10 million. 10 million. 10M. It's up 600 fucking X, baby. It's up 600X since we called. This didn't even exist yet. This chart didn't even exist yet. We are the earliest channel to tokenization. The earliest. It doesn't get earlier. It does not get earlier. Ondo did $1.1 billion now, dude. 20% surge. Securitized the $3 billion. Wild, man. What? $6 billion now. Almost $7 billion. Stablecoin market, $231 billion. And no, Donald Trump's does not pop up on here yet as a top 10 at least. Let me see if it's let's see if it pops up here. Wait, no, it said 1 billion. So it's not on the platform yet. USD1, I guess. Yeah, not on RWA. Not good enough yet. Not good enough, Chup. Not good enough to be on the RWA platform. From Ondo boy to Ondo man, baby. We went through puberty and hit it, baby. That's what happened. Discover Crypto. Is this a fake Discover Crypto in chat right here? Chat, let me know. Is this a fake Discover? I don't think it is. But when did it pop up blue? I want to make sure it's not. Wormhole, WorldCoin. By Pingu. One for Ondo, scrapping profits, daughter's graduation. Oh, let's go, baby Tone. At Discover Crypto 1. So it's just a fan. It's just a fan account. We're going to take it as a fan account. Don't be scamming people. Sweet. Don't be doing, don't be doing what those people doing. Don't be doing what those people be doing. If you're not using FOMO US, you're missing out. Dude, what a goat here. What a goat. Thanks, brother. Shout out to Crypto Ed, baby. Shout out to the man. That is what's up here, dude. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my dog. Guys, you can only choose one crypto to hold for a year. You can only choose one crypto to hold for a year. What are you choosing? XRP or Chainlink? XRP or Chainlink? Let me know right now. You can only use one crypto for a year. XRP or Chainlink. Hope the tariffs will only decrease the rest of the year. Christoph, they 100% will. We've been telling you that here on this channel since January. We were wrong on how bad the market would react to tariffs because we thought these would be a good thing since day one. But man, we made it through the fear mongering. You can only expect the tariffs to be reduced. We imagine we can expect, honestly, we can expect the tariffs from China probably to be reduced to about 50%, 40 to 50%, 30 to 50%, somewhere in that price range. Right now, they're at 145%. But negotiations will roll out with China over the years, but we don't even necessarily need that at first. Man, oh man, chat, XRP or Chainlink, almost all Chainlink here. Actually, no, I see XRP rolling in now. XRP rolling in now. See some XRPs rolling in. Okay, about 50-50. Type 50-50. 2 in chat, if Josh should be the crypto czar. Do we think I should work for the Trump administration? I would love to work for the Trump administration. I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. You know what? I would like to work with Scott Bessent. I don't want to have to sell all my crypto, but I would love to work with Scott Bessent. I don't know. Put me in, coach. Put me in. If I could see how Scott Bessent is doing these negotiations, man, oh man, I would literally change entire industries just to learn from the GOAT there, dude. Like, I'd be working for the administration that is changing history in trade. Like, that's insane. Insane. Lanky stays. Well, 4-2, baby. Thanks, KJM. It's all good. It's all good. If they're not DMing people, I mean, we're chilling, I guess. If you have one Bitcoin, congrats. Thank you. Let's go, dude. I've made it. Right? Have I made it? Gamok here, dude. Asun, I need to hit you up, my man. This Gamok agent looks absolutely insane. Need to integrate you. Hurry up and change Twitter before things get crazy. The bottom 75% of Americans are in recession. We're at the point nowhere where it's not debatable. Restaurant brands earnings miss as Burger King, Popeyes, and Tim Hortons post same-store sales declines. Hopefully, Burger King and Popeyes continue to decline. You should not be eating fast food. Facts. RFK's crushing it. Removing food dyes and chemicals. Dude, I feel like food's got to be healthy, man. Most valuable digital asset in the world. That is such a good post. That is a good post. That's funny. Coinbase just bought 2,382 Bitcoin. Is that what pumped this? Is that what pumped this? That's insane, man. That's insane. I ate Burger King today. Dude, Kamish, bro. Look, I'm stopping. You should stop too, man. I'm going to hit 200 pounds. Dude, I was looking skinny on this channel. I was 159 back in, I hit 159. What was that? That would have been February channel chat. I'm proud to say I hit 175. That's with a fat ass stomach. I am probably 171, 172 without that on creatine. Been hitting the gym every single day. Hit it every single day in Dubai. I am up massively. Back hitting 80-pound dumbbells on chest press. I'm feeling good in the gym. I got a long ways to go. But I'm almost back to, I'm feeling really, really healthy, man. I quit energy drinks. Well, not completely. I'm on yerba mates, but I quit Celsius, Red Bulls, all that shit. Yerba mates are way healthier. That is, I will die on that hill. But most of my soda is completely gone. Try not to eat seed oils. And we're eating not out at all anymore. My wife's crushing it. It helps having a wife, chat. It helps having a wife. She absolutely crushes it with the crock pot and meals. I mean, she has been absolutely beautiful. Broke people buy fast food. Do it goes down. Yeah, but broke people, dude, I've been broke. That's a lie. This is a lie right here. I mean, I agree too, broke. I'm not saying it's a lie. Broke people do buy fast food, but it is cheaper to purchase food. This is coming from somebody whose parents lost both their jobs and everything in 2008. I lived on a homestead. I literally raised my own chicken just because we couldn't even afford to buy meat at the store. It is actually more affordable to buy at the store and cook your own food and meal prep than it isn't. Now, you know, and debatably, fast food's not that cheap anymore. It is debatable, but you should be focusing on just cooking your own food. Seed oils will kill you. I agree. It's impossible to cut all of them out, though. I still eat them. I'm just cutting out almost all of it as much as possible. But God damn it, if I don't have Raising Cane's at least once a month or every other month to cheat, dude, I'm gonna spoil myself. But just you gotta do it. What's the right term? Keto. Keto will happen. Yeah, keto will happen. I don't want to shed some pounds though. Cut some carbs and you'll shed some pounds. I want to gain. I'm gonna hit 200. I've never hit 200 pounds in my life. I'm 6'2". I've never hit 200 pounds. Thank you, moderation. I was looking at moderation. Raising Cane's is just like the most addicting crack. Like their chicken's not the best. It's just their sauce, dude. I don't know what Raising Cane's to put in that sauce, but once in a while, man, you'll hit you'll hit the craziest workout and you'll be like, man, that chicken dipped in that juicy Raising Cane sauce. It just, it's the sauce, man. It's the sauce. Yes, fast food is expensive. HelloFresh delivers your groceries and you have to cook it. They marked up the price like 300%. Buy groceries yourself and you find rest. Exactly. Darth Skywalker, what I did is actually I used HelloFresh and we saved all of the recipes and tried the ones we wanted. But yeah, even that was retarded because I was, I should have been just doing it myself. But yeah, fast food. And the problem is now people aren't even buying fast food. They're ordering fast food on Uber Eats and financing it. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Cane's is crack. Yes, yeah, everybody agrees. Cane's became dominant as soon as, what do you call it? Chick-fil-A switched their Chick-fil-A is trash now, dude. I'm not a fan of Chick-fil-A at all. Keto and fasting, cheat days for Raising, Josh. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You see what Charles just said about his Trump meeting? No, what I see. Let's go to this. Is Cardano absolutely ripping now? No. Let's see. Charles Trump. Nope. 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 Diet Coke meeting. Oh. You had a meeting with Donald Trump about Diet Coke? I do like what they're doing with their DeFi layer of Bitcoin. I mean, they got some interesting stuff coming up.
What's going to drive that? What'll happen is that the tariff.
Interesting. I don't see it at all. My addiction, number one addiction is Dr. Pepper. Seed oils are and everything. So hard to avoid it. You need conscious. Yeah, again, it's super hard to avoid, but if you can try to cut it out of almost like it's because you can still have like regular cooking. Like you don't have seed oil, right? So like if you're at a fast food joint, just ask what they cook it in. And if they cook it in it, then you're screwed. So like if it's a cheeseburger, make sure they're not yeah, well, I mean, literally anything. Wendy's doesn't use seed oil, right? So if you have to eat fast food, like Wendy's doesn't have seed oil. But yeah, it's almost impossible. It just we're trying to cut it out, right? Trying to cut it out. Stick to the charts and Newsboy. Stick to the charts and Newsboy. Boy acts like we haven't been covering all of the news. We've literally covered every single news today. I don't think there's chat. What news have we missed? I don't think there's any news that we have missed. I think we're out of news. And the charts are looking good here. Charts are looking good. 102K. Not corn on the cob. Crazy, bro. Crazy for that. You think Wi-Fi will be listed? And how much do you think? I don't know what will. Oh, World Liberty DeFi. World Liberty DeFi is what you meant to say there. Use tallow. Yeah, there's also people like rubbing beef tallow on their face now instead of lotion. Crazy. F them bears. Yeah, dude. No one likes bears. Bears are must suck being. Imagine living life as a bear. Like you just wake up mad. You wake up in life hating the market. You wake up in life hating success. You wake up in life hating projects trying to develop and build and innovate. You wake up in life, you're probably overweight. You probably only shower once every 3 days. You're probably pretty lonely. You probably beat off to Hente. I don't know, man. Bears are weak, dude. Aldi is great. Aldi's is amazing, man. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely amazing. Yes, Aldi's is great. Now they sleep for 4 months, mad comfy. Now they sleep for 4 months, they're mad comfy. I don't know, dude. Being a bear now is like going to be like their hibernation. It's going to be like if they're forced to hibernate in the middle of summer in Dubai. It's going to be 120 degrees, 70% humidity, and they're going to just be uncomfortable as they burn in the middle of the desert, right? Bears are, it's no longer regular seasons here. Culver's over In-N-Outs. In-N-Out is great, but I only get to have In-N-Out like once a year because I don't live in California. Why do bears even bother entering the crypto question or the crypto scene? Chat, let me know. Why do you guys think so? Chicago Bears are kind of the worst. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. It is now 6:40. I'm going to get some food, and we'll be live tomorrow here in the morning. So hopefully we'll see those all-time highs as we roll out, guys. But of course, guys, you know, if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the Discover Crypto YouTube channel. All you got to simply do is turn your phone sideways if you're on your computer. I'm not signed in right now, or else I would show you. Hit that like button, turn on those notifications, give us a follow on X. And more importantly, guys, if you haven't already, go support me on FOMO.io, my new venture here, guys. It's going to take a lot of time to develop it. It's absolutely free to use. We do have the dashboard service coming very, very soon. Well, you'll be able to literally customize your widgets however you want. 6, 7, 8, 9 different ways. And you'll be able to access any of your favorite trading indicators, any single of your decentralized applications. We are creating the greatest investment hub in existence. Please support us. Use the news. Share us on Twitter. I'll repost you. And of course, guys, go check out the Discover Crypto Discord that I was about to shout out. That's not out yet, but will be out Monday, guys. Stay tuned for the greatest trading Discord on the planet, guys. Man, oh man. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.
We just wanted to take a quick second to shout out our sponsor, Arculus. They are a cold storage hardware wallet, helps you secure all of your digital assets for the future. Just tap this thing to the back of your phone and boom, you're in. We wouldn't be able to do this without them, but also wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, the Disco fam. You've supported us a lot over the years. If you want to support the channel now, just use the code DC20. It gets you 20% off this card. It's the #1 way you can support this channel going forward. Thank you for your support. We'll see you at the top.